Welcome, Army fans. This is Joe Iacono with GoBlackKnights.com with an Army-Navy Week post-practice interview with Army starting center and first-team all-conference performer, Brady Small. Brady, I know you guys hate individual accolades, but I'm going to start there. Talk about the honor of being selected first-team all-conference.
Yeah, I mean it's a good feeling, but like you said, don't really focus on too much individually. But it's just a tribute to my teammates on the offensive line, Coach Worley, Coach Vidi, setting me up for success and setting this team up for success. But the ultimate goals this week with Navy, the boys are really focused and locked in, and we're just excited for the opportunity.
Speaking of the game, of course, Navy's defensive line really, quite frankly, got the best of you guys last year, and dominated most of the game. What are you guys working on to try and make sure that doesn't happen again? I know we've got three new players on the O line. You and Paolo were both in the game last year. What do you guys need to do better this time? Is it pad level? Is it assignment? A little bit of everything?
Yeah, I would say just fundamentals, sticking to what the basics, and don't overthink it. I think last year, they had a good job, they had a good scheme for us, and it's a very talented defensive line, and they have a lot of good players. So but we're just focusing on ourselves. We're focusing on getting better each day, and like I said, just really excited for the opportunity to play in the Army Navy game, one of the biggest games in college football, and send the seniors out on a high note.
Absolutely. And as the offensive line kind of is there anything that maybe has you super excited for Saturday? We know it's an exciting game for everybody on the team, but is there anything you're looking forward to most?
Yeah, the opportunity to bring that CIC back home to West Point, New York. That's been the goal ever since we lost it last year. We've been thinking about it all year, and we actually have the opportunity this week to do something about it. So we say all the time, words are cheap. It's time to actually go about the action and do the work. So.
Good. And as a guy who's played in two Army Navy games, ask you a question similar to what I asked Cody as an upperclassman. How have you and maybe Paolo talked to some of the offensive linemen who are starting their first Army Navy game? The moment can overwhelm people at times. Even Coach Worley and I talked about it last week. He says you sometimes you just see guys short circuit out there. How do you guys avoid that with the new players?
Yeah, I think Coach Vidi does a good job of just establishing like what this game is. I mean, it's a lot of things for a lot of people. Obviously, it's one of the biggest games for the Army and Navy. Like when we talk about the actual military aspect, and then the fans, right? The fans, it's big for them. 10 million people watch the game, right? But to us, when we bring it back to our level, it's another football game, right? We can't overthink things, can't let the moment get too big. So that's what we've been putting into the younger guys' heads, or the people that haven't played in the Army Navy game yet. That don't let the moment be too big. Don't let the fans get the best of you, and just go out there and execute. That's what's going to win the game. Going out and executing our fundamentals, and playing as one coherent team. So.
And as the center, kind of part of that center quarterback battery, this will be Cale Helm's first start in an Army Navy game. How's he handling practice and the preparation leading up to the game?
Yeah, Kale's a baller, man. I mean, talk about a guy that, just loves the big moment, loves like wants the spotlight, wants to make the big play, but is humble about it. So that's just a tribute to who he is as a player and a person. And we all have full confidence in Kale to go out there and do his thing and lead this offense into a victory.
Thank you, Brady. Good luck to you on Saturday. Go Army, beat Navy.